So after a couple flights with the M2 and then a couple flights with the T-Rex 500, I'm closing the day off here with a couple flights with the Raw 700. Stuck to my regular game plan for these couple flights with this Raw, and what that is continuing to work on TikToks, the tail down elevator TikToks, and I don't recall exactly when during this flight, but a bit of an aha moment for me as I was continuing to work on the TikToks, which I really feel are coming along. I figured out that I was being a little I don't know if the best word is gentle, but I wasn't able to take full advantage of the lift I could get by using the elevator, the up elevator. So when the TikTok is like this, when it's kind of going away from me, so pulling back elevator, I was doing it. I felt properly, or I guess aggressively, but then when after catching it with the collective, I found that I was feeding the up elevator in quite a bit slower or gentler, and it was causing me to have some of those issues where I was forced to use more collective than I should be. So, I think it was towards the end of this battery pack, and most of the second flight where I started to use the cyclic, I think, properly, the up elevator, and it really, it helped me to get even closer to being able to perform the TikToks better. And I think the other thing that I'm starting to work on now, aside from just, keeping the TikToks in the same place, I'm now trying to figure out ways where I can start to maneuver the TikTok. So move it in, whatever direction I want to or need to. So that, move it further away, bring it closer to me, and move it left and right. So I really feel that would kind of mark, full control over this particular maneuver. And then I want to be able to, once I've kind of got that all down pat, I also want to tighten it up a little bit and work on being able to do them, again, for lack of a better way of putting it, to do them quickly, so that's what I'm kind of working on, that's what I'm working towards, sorry, with these TikToks, but they're coming along. I'm really happy with the progress. Last season I learned to do them, but I've realized that I definitely was not in as much control. So now I think I'm getting closer to being able to reach a level with them that I'm confident and I'm happy with. And of course, I'll say it again, it's a big step for me to be doing all of this stuff with the Raw 700. At the end of each of these flights, I kind of do some circuits. I do a couple of different things just because, and maybe you find this, if you're like me and you work on, and you're at a point when you're flying where you're kind of working time, I just find my, you know, my brain kind of gets fried, just doing it repeatedly over and over again, to the point where, you know, I might get a little sloppy. So it kind of helps me to kind of, you know, change things up midway or towards the end of the battery pack. So I think you'll see with this second flight here that they're getting even better. You know, and like I said, this is where I really started to apply a little bit more what I felt I wasn't doing with the up elevator, and you know, it helped to take me another step closer. So a couple of things maybe, I mean, if you've been closely following my progress with this, you know, these are longer sets because I'm able to kind of maintain and recover while doing the maneuver. Whereas before, you know, if I was getting a little low, I wasn't able to recover with control. And you see that was a pretty long set, and a couple of times I started to lose altitude, so I was able to make the right inputs to bring the heli back up to better altitude. And like I said, eventually I want to be able to kind of move it around at will, so to speak. Left, move it down the field, left, down the field, right, and so on and so forth. So here, I've kind of switched it up. I started with counterclockwise circuit, upright, and transitioning after a couple of full circuits to backwards flight, and then back to here I'm going back to forward flight. And it's all very slow right now, but this is, you know, one of the things that I think is really cool once you start to really pick up speed, doing circuits and figure eights, but at a high speed and transitioning to different orientations just looks really, really cool to me. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that. Obviously, this is a bit of a stepping stone to be able to do that. You know, and when I talk about orientations, I'm talking about going from, you know, forward flight like this, upright, to nose down funnels, to backwards flight, tail down funnels, and then ultimately being able to transition from you know, upright forward to inverted tail first, or doing inverted tail down funnels to upright, you know, upright funnels. You know, there's so many different ways that I think that you can really have fun with this this flight pattern. So I think that's the end of this flight. I'll do one more set of TikToks here if I remember, yeah. And yeah, it was a good day of flying. First day flying back, as I mentioned in my other two videos, after the crash, and it was a good one. Thanks for tuning in, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.